You're right, guys. Shine here. Today I'm going to be talking about something that I don't think many people have covered in the past. I know that a lot of commentators make videos about teams that are underrated and help them out, which is something that I plan on doing in the near future. But today I'm going to be talking about teams that used to be really good. Um, I'm talking about 2 years ago when trick shotting was, you know, 360s and things like that. Not ground on the ground, but just if you were to look back a couple of years ago at like Psycho's videos, like they teams like that that actually kick-started trick shotting and sort of made trick shotting like it is today. So the first team I'm going to be talking about is a team called Spanky. Um, I actually do take the mick out of this team quite a bit, especially on Twitter to people because it's just part of the banter that I have. But this team used to be absolutely insane. Um, I think the main reason why take the mick out of them is because they've restarted and ended so many times, and I think that when they went shit, they should have just ended. But I don't even know if they're still around anymore. I mean, that's how unknown they are now. But they used to be absolutely insane. I can guarantee you that a lot of the teams that are still here today that have been around for a couple of years probably have had members from Spanky in their team. I know for a fact that Psycho picked up quite a few members from Spanky back in the day, um, and Psycho back in the day were probably, I think they were the best team at the time. I remember when there was like a ranking channel that wasn't biased, it was the proper ranks, and I remember Spanky being third or fourth. I think it went something like Psycho, Synergy, Tame, Spanky, something like that, and Tame's going to be another team that I talk about in this commentary. Um, yeah, Spanky used to be absolutely insane, so um, even though I do take the mick out of them a lot now, they used to be one of the teams that I wanted to join. And I remember playing against them one time with my first ever team, and we were so happy just to be even be in a game with them. And it was like a little fanboy moment, because they used to be really good, and they were known back in the day for being good at trick shotting and stuff. So yeah, the second team I'm going to be talking about is Tame. Now, Tame I was in the first ever Tame Open lobby ever, and that was on their first channel. So they weren't very big at the time, or they were big at the time, but compared to now, like the amount of subs that trickshotting teams have, I can't remember how many subs they had. I think they had something like 5k. And I remember me and a few other friends, we managed to get into the open lobby, and I remember Brad being in there. Now, I'm not close with Brad or anything, but Brad is now, I believe he's co-leader of Horizon. I'm not exactly sure if he's co-leader or leader of Horizon. Actually, I think he's leader, but he used to be the leader of Tame, and I just remember Tame and Spanky. They were like the two teams that I really wanted to get in. Um, Obviously there were other teams I wanted to join, but them two in particular because they just really impressed me. Tame and Spanky, if they'd have had like Clash of the Clans like they used to back in the day, I really couldn't tell you who would win. I reckon Tame might have pulled it off, but it really, I really couldn't give you like a straight answer for it because both teams were insane. If you check Tame's channel now, they probably won't have that good standards anymore. I don't really watch them anymore, but I know that they've ended at least two times, and they've got a couple of channels. I think it's Team Tame or something, or PS3 Tame Clans, the one that they first had, or something. I don't even know because they've literally had a lot of generations restarting the team and stuff. Um, but OG Tame was the best, like Spanky, and the team's never going to be that good again. Um, so yeah, if you want to have a look at Tame, I'll try and find their channel and put it in the description. But they used to be absolutely insane, and I think it's a shame that some of the OG clans from back in the day have either ended or have just sort of became shit. It's kind of disappointing because there's only a few OG teams left that are actually still impressive to watch and entertaining, and actually have sort of maintained an improvement in standards throughout their uploads. But the last team I'm going to be talking about is Supra. Now, Supra, I can't remember what their channel is either because I literally don't watch any of these teams anymore. They were just teams that back in the day were seen as amazing, and again, Supra used to be unreal. I'm pretty confident that they were around at the same time as the other teams. I'm not sure if Supra started up before or later. I can't remember exactly, but Supra were absolutely insane. I keep repeating myself by saying that all these teams were insane, but if you were around back in the day, you'll probably remember watching at least one of these teams. If you didn't, then you missed out big time because um, I just used to watch these uploads and just think, how are they doing this? I mean, obviously you look back now and you think, wow, how was I that bad? And oh, I wish that I discovered this shot before someone else. But really, it really was just exciting almost to watch sort of how people trick shotted back in the day because you didn't have a lot of tutorials to look at to help you play. You had to be creative. You had to be 100% creative and make your own type of shot up. And obviously, shots weren't set up back in the day, so it was all about well, not all about skill actually. Obviously, luck is involved, but a lot more skill was involved than what you would get now if you went on Modern Warfare 2, which would be people standing there for you and letting you shoot them. But yeah, that's the commentary. It's about 6.5 minutes now, and I'm gonna finish it here because I think it's quite a nice length. But if you've enjoyed this video and you've got any teams that you remember being really good back in the day that you think I should talk about, then comment below. And my next video is probably going to be about underrated teams, and basically I'm just going to upload maybe part of an episode or something and help spread them around a bit. I know that my channel isn't that big, but to be honest, I think that I just need to get my opinion out, and I think that some of the small teams deserve a lot more support than they get, and so hopefully it will help in some way to give them more support and get them a little bit more known. So yeah, this has been Shine, and I'm signing out. Peace.
We're falling through the past, searching for the answer, reaching for the sun, melting into one. We're falling through the past, searching for the answer. Time is in the way now, everything is grey now. Falling through the past. Reaching for the sun, melting into one. We're falling through the past, searching for the answer. Time is in the way now, everything is grey.